Welcome to the Real Moby Dick podcast. I'm your host, Benjamin. Moby Dick. Even if you haven't read the book, you have probably heard of it. But did you know that the author, Herman Melville, was inspired by the 1820 voyage of the whaling ship Essex? Like the book, the Essex was a whaling ship that went on a long voyage. But unlike the book, there was no albino sperm whale that sank it. But there was an albino sperm whale named Moby Dick. But more on that later. Herman Melville heard the story of the Essex from, I believe, a missionary named George Bennett. George Bennett heard the story from Essex's captain, George Pollard Jr., who survived the Essex's harrowing voyage. Essex's trouble began on August 14, 1819, 2 days after it left Nantucket on a planned 30-month voyage. The Essex was hit by a sudden storm which almost sank it. It was a preview of the events to come. Then, 5 weeks later, Captain Pollard and his crew rounded the Cape of Horn at the tip of South America, but found the waters void of any whales, so they continued north to the Galapagos Islands to restock. After getting 60 tortoises for food, as a joke, some of Pollard's men lit a fire on the island, and it spread to be a wildfire, which quickly engulfed the entire island and caused the extinction of several species. Years later, the island was a torch desert, and Pollard was so angry that he promised to kill whoever was responsible for the catastrophe. The Essex continued on to the South Pacific, where they found and killed several whales. All was looking good, but it was not to last. In November of 1820, Captain Pollard and a few of his men went on a little whaling dinghy and left his cousin, who was also first mate, Owen Chase, in charge. After Pollard left, Chase spotted a whale basking in the sunlight. The whale spotted the Essex and charged the ship head-on. The whale rammed into the side of the Essex, sending the men down onto their face. I'm going to end part 1 here, but part 2 is on its way.